Hello, Tiger Woods, and a massive welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. We've got a first hole par 4 ahead. Now let's smash this ball into that fairway and get things on the go. Okay, there we go. Okay, you're up next. Not having that. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Nothing wrong with that. All right, Max Homa is on the tee. This one's around 110 yards to the pin. Well, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. And second shot here on the first. Really well judged approach there. Okay, there you go. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. This one's heading for the green. And this one is a safe par. Looking good. And starting things off at even par, nothing wrong with that. Hopefully we got a few birdies in our future. 6-foot putt. Getting off to a great start in this round today. Under par already. Just a little too much power. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And after that first hole, you're at even par. Good to see. Second hole, par 4. Let's knock this out there. Holy mackerel. That was tattooed. And you're going to end up in the deep rough. And here we go. You're up next. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. Ooh, and that one couldn't hold on to the fairway, just barely in that first cut. Well, this shot might go into the rough. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Good gracious, you tattooed that job. We're in the deep stuff here. Okay, we're on the green. And second shot here on the second hole. Oh, that would have been sweet. Putting up here just in the light rough. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Hello. Superb shot, especially hitting out of that rough. Yikes, that went right by. Here we go. This one for birdie. Nicely done. This one's a 7-footer. All right, this putt for the birdie. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. Boom. Okay, 2 under par is the score to beat out there today. Teeing up on hole number 3. Have that. All right, Max Homa on the tee. Good stuff. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Look at that thing fly. Just screaming. All right, you're next. My word, that was some serious power. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. And second shot here on the third. Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. Yep, that's gonna work. Oh, right, but just missed the hole. Ooh, look at here. Nice chip. This one's from around 21 feet. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Oh. This putt's around 11 feet out. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. A little bit too firm on that one. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. Okay, this one's for a bogey. And that'll do. All right, a little tap putt here. All right, give this one a little tap. And that putt will go. And after that one, it is 3 under for the top score in the group. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Looks like this tee shot's coming in for a safe landing. Looking forward to see what you do here. Good shot. Okay, next on the tee. All right, here's Max Homa. Ooh, that one had some stank on it. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. All right, nice approach on that one. And here's our second shot on the 4th. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. That'll do for the approach. We've got about 110 yards to go here. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Okay, sinking this will take you down to 4 under par. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. All right, you did most of the work. 12 feet left to the hole. This one's starting out to the right. Let's see if it'll turn. Bit long on that one. And here we go. This one for birdie. And this one's 7 feet away. Oh. All right, you got this left over for par. Ooh, that those ones, you should be getting those to drop. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. All right, let's get to the next. And the score to beat, -3 at the moment. And the 5th hole is a par 3. Let's go. Well, that'll do for now. All right, and next up. That's another green in regulation. And now Max Homa on the tee. And next. Good job. We're on the green. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Oh, man. Would have loved to see that chip go down. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Just so high. You could go to 2 under with this putt right here. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Just a little bit aggressive there. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. Oh, almost. 6 feet to the cup. Just missing the birdie. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. All right, give us a tap. All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And the leader is sitting at -3 right now. All right, par 4, 6th hole. That isn't too good, is it? All right, next up. There we go. Good shot. Have a good tee shot. Okay, looking good. All right, Max Homa on the tee. Well, something went wrong there. Setting up from 145 yards away. It's heading for it. Great work there. That's a great approach. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Looks like this one has eyes for the green. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. This one's looking good from the bunker. Oh my goodness, this might go down. Oh, look at that, nestling it up nice and close. Well done. We're gonna have to be real careful with this. It's deep into this rough. This right here is beautiful. Here we go. This putt for the birdie. Four feet to go. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. Oh, so close. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And the putt drops. And top score in this group right now is -4. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do. This one's looking like it'll be in the fairway. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. Looks like you got a favorable bounce on the downslope. This could run. And up next. Ooh, catching the downslope. That'll give you a few extra yards. Here's Max Homa's tee shot. Oh, that's not a great one. And this one's about 140 yards or so to the pin. That was good. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Rolled right by. Heading for the green. Oh, that's gonna be good. Well done. Oh, almost hold it out. And this putt from 10 feet. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Oh. Here we go for your birdie. A little too hard. This one's just a 3-footer. And nice putt. Let's move on. Oh, yeah, that'll work nicely. 2 birdies in a row for you. Okay, 5 under is the best score at the moment. All right, let's get this close. We got a par 3 8th hole. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Was well played. All right, you're up. Let's see what you can do. Good job. And now Max Homa on the tee. Oops, this one's heading for the beach. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Oh, almost in there. Here's our second shot on the 8th. That's a nice chip. Well done. Oh, nice little chip there. All right, we need this to go. This to save par. Ooh, just missed. And you've got this left over for par. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, missed the par. Here we go, tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. And that will do. Okay, par putt coming up. Okay, just a few more inches to go. Okay, moving on to the next. All right, tapping in for par on this one, heading to the next. And the current leader sitting at -4. Okay, par 5 is up next for this 9th hole. Good shot. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Tee shot's looking decent. Okay, next. Sweet. All right, here we go. Max Homa's up next. Drive's looking good. Okay, setting up around 250 yards or so. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. And this one's around 235-ish to the pin. Here's our second shot on the 9th. And from here, I don't know, like maybe we should measure this in yards instead of feet. It's so far away. Hopefully get it close though. Just a little too much pace on that one. This one's about 25 feet out. Going downhill with this one, and it's right to left. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. You could go to 4 under if this goes down. Swinging this one way out to the right. Just a little too much power. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. And this is an uphill putt moving right to left. This for eagle. That'll do nicely. This one's a 10-footer. There's a way to bounce back. Birdie on this one after bogeying the last. I like it. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. Good putt. We're in there with a 3-putt par. All right, -5 is the score to beat right now in this group. Teeing it up now on the 10th. That ball was launched. And next. Oh man, did you ever send that one? All right, give this a rip. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. All right, Max Homa on the tee. Good job. This one's about 110 from the pin. Well done. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Nice shot. That'll do. This one's about 100 yards from the pin. And you got to make sure you got enough juice to get it up that slope on the green. Oh, that'll do. And second shot on the 10th coming up. That was good stuff. Could take things down to even par with this putt. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still on line. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. 7-footer here. Here's a putt for birdie. Oh, that was almost in. All right, here's the tap. Nice putt. That's for birdie number 7 on the day. 6 under is the score to beat at the moment. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. I approve. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Nice. Here we go. Next on the tee. Oh my goodness, absolutely hammered that one. All right, let's go. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. And that'll play pin high for us. Come on, be the right club. Okay, on the green safely. Second shot here on the 11th. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. Setting up in the green side rough, just about putting. Oh, close, pretty close with that. 13 feet left to the hole. Looks like this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Right by. And here we go for the birdie. And they're showing us how it's done. Fourth birdie of the day so far. Just 3 feet left. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. Okay, moving on. All right, moving forward. And it looks like 6 under is the score to beat currently. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. Oh, you caught that one. Jeez. And next on the tee. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Okay, here's Max Homa on the tee. Let's see where he puts this one. Oh, and you got all of that one. Okay, next on the tee. Nicely played. Okay, this one's about 140 yards out. I'm okay with that. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. Nice stroke. We're on the green. It's tidy. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. Go out there, champ. This one's a 21-footer. This one's going hard to the right. And if this goes, you could get down there to 7 under par. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh my. 8-footer here in front of us. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Oh, just missed that birdie. Okay, that putt's done. Okay, let's head to the next. Okay, we're moving to the next. And the top score in this group is 6 under. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 13th. I hope this one holds on to the fairway. All right, just snuck into the first cut here. All right, here's Max Homa. Woo! Look at that block. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Tee shot's looking decent. And this next one coming out of the rough stuff. Oh, just pin seeking on that one. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. For the birdie. This one's going uphill and going to the right. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. This might move just a touch to the right. Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. And this one for par. Here comes a 4-footer. Oh, too bad. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. Okay, next hole coming up. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And at the moment, 7 under is the score to beat. And this one's a par 3 here on the 14th. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Here's Max Homa. Okay, you're up next. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Nice chip, fantastic. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Oh man, good chip. Here we go, setting up in the green side rough. Oh no, not great. And from the green side rough. Good job with that chip shot. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? And this putt from 4 feet. Oh, and the par slipped through our fingers there. No good. All right, that putt will go. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. And the best score at the moment among us, 6 under. And now the 15th hole. We've got a par 4 for this one. Oh yeah, that's a sweet spot there. That's yeah, you launched it. All right, Max Homa on the tee. Yeah, we'll take that. And here we go. You're up next. And that was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo. Okay, next, let's see what you got. Good shot. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. Second shot here on the 15th. That's a safe shot. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. Sinking this will take you to 3 under. I think this is going to go right to left. A little bit too firm on that one. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. A little downhill putt, right to left. Bit long on that one. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully we can this. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Almost. This putt is about 26 feet from the cup. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. A bit too much power into that putt. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. A little too hard. And 22 feet from the cup. Oh no, it's right there. Here we go. Par putt coming up. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. I'll take that from that type of distance. This putt is from around 20 feet. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Oh, come on. And this will be a bogey on the scorecard. All right, let's head to the next. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And that one drops. That's back-to-back bogeys. Currently 5 under is the best score in our group. Who will challenge? 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. Woo! Look at that thing go. And now Max Homa on the tee. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. All right, you're next. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, next on the tee. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. This one's looking good. Hey-o! Here's a putt to go to 7 under. This putt's going to go downhill, going to break right to left. From there, fine effort. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. This one just has a little tiny break to the right, I think. Oh, what do we have here? Ooh. This one's 17 feet. I think this one will go left to right. This one's on a good line. Boom, that's for eagle. This one's a 4-foot putt. Oh, ever so close to pulling down that eagle. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. 6 under is the score to beat at the moment. And now Max Homa on the tee. Oh, into the water. Okay, let's see what you got here. We're on the green with that one. Well done. Approach shot worked out just fine. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. And you just barely managed to roll that into the second cut. Unfortunate. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. Oh, the chip just slides by. Sink this, you can move down to 3 under. It was going pretty hard to the left. Too bad. All right, maybe a double here. Let's see if we can sink this. I think this one's breaking to the left. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. And let's see if we can drop this one for the triple. This one's just a 3-foot putt. And there we go. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And the top score in this group is 6 under. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Good one. Okay, give this a smash. All right, we'll take that. Okay, you're up. All right, Max Homa on the tee. And this one's around 205 yards away. Well done. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. Nice approach. And this is around the 190 mark. There's a bit of an upslope around the pin. We want to be careful of that. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. Well, I think we're bound for the dance floor here. Come on now, drop in that hole. That shot was phenomenal. And here's a 13-footer. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Ooh, almost. Sink this and you get down to 3 under par. This one's 8 feet away. Just a little bit aggressive there. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And sealing your round with a putt. And that's going to do it. We are done here. Hopefully I'll see you soon, though.